Hello and welcome back to Disgruntled Octopuses. Hello and welcome back to Dear Octo featuring the Disgruntled Octopus. Episode 3. I'm actually surprised I've persevered with you that long. Yeah, I'm actually surprised you're back for another episode yourselves. But hey, as you can see, we've got a bit of a theme going on this episode. We're sunbaking ourselves in sunny Fiji, quite nice over the water. There's palm trees and my little Octo lair away from Octo lair over there, and some banana lounges and hammocks and all those different things that make it a lot nicer and a lot more comfortable for an octopus such as myself. We've actually had a viewer reach out today and ask us a question, so thank you for reaching out. Like I said previously, is that I trawl Facebook groups, Reddit posts, Discords, YouTube lives, and all those ones for different questions. I strip the names off them just to make it a bit of an anonymous. Then I do my best to answer them. So by all means, if I get it wrong or I've left something out, put it in the comment section below. Then if it's serious enough, I'll go back in there and fix it up for you. So the question today is, Dear Octo, I'm taking a vacation and I won't be able to do eBay whilst I'm away. What are your thoughts and suggestions? Signed, Cranky Crab. Well, thank you very much, Cranky Crab, for reaching out. It's good to hear from you. So what I would strongly suggest at the start is probably look at how long you're going away. So if you're only going away for a couple of nights, and what's your handling time? So if you're, more often than not, the people that I speak to, they've got a one-day business handling time. So it may be worth, if you're only going away for a very short period of time, like maybe 1 or 2 nights, is extending your handling time to cover that. What I would strongly suggest is adding an extra business day on the end of when you're expecting to come back. So if you're going away Thursday and you're coming back Sunday, I'd expect, I would have the handling time cover the Monday, so then you're posting out on Tuesday. So if you're like me and you like to stretch your tentacles when you get back and a bit of relax after your holiday or your trip to Fiji, as you can see, you've got that extra day to rest and recuperate before you have to get back on the grind and start posting things out on the Tuesday. If you're taking a bigger breakaway, it comes in a bit more complicated, but the same principles, right? So you can look into doing time away, or you can do handling time. For those longer periods of time, I'd probably go the time away mode, which is not, we'll put it this way, it's not going to do you any favors. You're going to get slapped both ways. So the eBay algorithm won't like you because they won't start showing you your listings as much. And buyers, when they click on your listing, they'll have a little notice at the top saying, this seller's away until this period, expect a delay in receiving your item. So unless you're the only person or the only octopus that has that item, there's a good chance that buyer might click off and go with another seller that has a shorter handling time. So what you could do if you want to generate sales over that period is possibly having a markdown sale or something that encourages buyers to continue shopping through your store once you're that time away period. So the time away period, you can either cut off all your sales together, so basically your store won't be shown in the old algorithm, or alternatively you can put up to you accept sales, so basically that they'll people can still buy from your store, which is I strongly suggest. It's each to your own, but that's how we'll do it. And I think you've got up to 14 days. So if you're going away for 3 weeks, probably not the best bet. It's probably better to turn your store off entirely. However, if you're going away for less than 2 weeks, I would probably accept sales, so you got a little bit of money coming in whilst you're away as well. What I would strongly suggest before going into the time away segment I was going to have a chat to you about is that do not send offers up to about a week prior to you leaving. For the simple fact is that when you send an offer out, the buyer has 48 hours to pay, so that's 2 days straight off the bat. Then once they accept your offer, they've got 4 days to pay from that. So then we're looking at 6 days. So what will happen, I'm not saying this is going to happen all the time, more often than not, everything goes swimmingly and no problems, but you do have your stragglers that, drag the chain a little bit. When you send offers out and you haven't adjusted your handling time, or what happens is that when you're in time away mode, your handling time for the time that you sent that offer out, I know that's confusing, but it will just go off the 1 day handling time, is that it will become active. So if you, hypothetically, you send an offer out today, which is Saturday, then the buyer accepts on Tuesday and you've gone away on the Monday, eBay expects you to ship that item out on a Wednesday. So you've got to ship it out whilst you're on holidays. So it becomes a little bit complicated because time away does not include offers and accepting and sending offers. So you need to be very mindful of that. I'm pretty sure it works the same way when you're on holiday. So you're in time away mode and you send offers out. It still includes that initial handling time of 1 business day for our example. So I would strongly suggest not sending offers out. But by all means, if I'm incorrect in that statement, please put it down in the comment section below. Or please refer to the comment section below just to see if I'm incorrect. So that's something you need to do. Be very mindful of those. So when you're in time away mode, or extending your handling time, just be mindful of the fact that eBay doesn't stop just because you do. So it's probably not a bad idea to have some sort of access to eBay whilst you're away. Because what will happen is that buyers may reach out to you and say, "Hey, look, what's going on with my item?" Or can I cancel this item? Or I haven't received this item, or want to return this item, and all these different things. So when you're in time away mode and someone puts in an INAD, which is an item not as described, or they haven't received their item, or all these different things that they can come into play, like returns. eBay's expectation is that you respond to them within the 4 business days or whatever they give you with that request. So whilst you're away, completely oblivious and having some away time from eBay, that things are still chugging along in the background that could potentially hurt your account. So what I would strongly suggest, if you've got 5 minutes a day or 10 minutes a day, just do your daily customer service. So jump in, make sure that all your answers, your business questions are answered. So you will get generic ones, even though your time away mode is active and people have been told that it is. You'll get, "Why haven't you shipped my item yet?" Just respond to them saying, "Hey, look, I'm currently on away. I'm returning on this date. Your item's expected to be shipped on this date. Please let me know if there's a problem and I'll cancel the transaction." More often than not, they'll come back, "No worries, thanks," or they'll elect to cancel it. Just cancel it for them. If you get any requests like item not received or item not as described, take care of that first and foremost, because like I'm saying is that you'll still chug along in the background and you'll actually have cases decided against you because you haven't responded. So that's actually a bigger negative hit to your account than responding and losing it from that perspective. So like I said, or even potentially look at when you make sales, once a day, if you're that way inclined, reach out to all the buyers that you've actually sold through that period and say, "Hey, thank you for buying from me. Just letting you know, as per what eBay would have stipulated, I'm currently away or I'm on holidays, whatever you want to write. I'll be back on this day. Is that a problem?" Or I'll send your item out on that day. Then like I said, more often than not, they'll write back, "No worries, thank you." But if it's more time sensitive, they'll basically ask to cancel the transaction. Just cancel it and move on. If you get any negative and neutral feedbacks for the period that you've done your time away mode, when you get back to Australia or wherever back to your home, put in, jump on the customer service chat and get that rectified, because eBay is pretty good at having the things removed as long as they're related to that time away mode. As long as you set it up correctly, you've reached out to your buyers, you had that communication, you'll have the feedback taken care of, no issues at all. So I suppose just recapping on what we're talking about is that the big ticket item for time away mode is to actually make sure that you're quite confident of your handling time and also your offers. So accepting offers, once you accept an offer, they've got 4 days to pay. So you probably accept offers if you're a week out from moving out or going on vacation, or alternatively, if you're looking at sending offers out, just be very mindful. I'd probably just ignore it and leave it for that week before you go out. But anyway, hopefully that answers your question. Cranky crab, almost screwed up your name. Apologies. But anyway, we'll catch you next time. Bye.